41 Action News starts right now.
Again, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Okay, Donald, I know you're into big diversion tonight, anything to avoid talking about your campaign and the way it's exploding and the way Republicans are leaving you.
It's what everybody's talking about this morning, the second presidential debate that got angry and personal. We have team coverage this morning outlining some key moments that you won't want to miss. And the number of deaths in the U.S. from Hurricane Matthew continues to rise, while some states in the southeast are still not in the clear. But first, we start with some breaking news this morning. KCK police are investigating a homicide after one man was shot. It happened at 6th and Stewart Avenue. That's right off Quindaro Boulevard. And we do know the man went to the hospital where he later died. Our newsroom is working to learn more about the investigation. We'll keep you updated throughout the morning. Good morning, everyone. I'm Jane Monreal. Thanks for waking up with us on 41 Action News. It is pretty cool in the metro this morning. We're going to send it over to meteorologist Nicole Phillips to see. Maybe you can see a warm-up later today, Nicole.
Well, unfortunately, we're going to stay cool.
All right, thank you, Nicole. 4:31, the second presidential debate is in the books. Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton shared the stage for the second time at Washington University yesterday. 41 Action News reporter Tom Dempsey is live in St. Louis, and he has some of the key moments during last night's debate. Good morning, Tom.
Yeah, good morning, Jane. The day after a debate night, barely got any sleep overnight just because of the buzz you get from covering such a large of the big debate last night. Live in St. Louis, Tom Dempsey, 41 Action News.
All right, Tom, get some sleep there. Sleepless in St. Louis. Thanks, Tom. Well, after facing accusations of sexually assaulting women, Donald Trump snapped back, bringing Hillary Clinton's husband, former President Bill Clinton, into the mix.
If you look at Bill Clinton, far worse, minor words, and his was action. His was what he's done to women. There's never been anybody in the history of politics in this nation that's been so abusive to women. So you can say any way you want to say it, but Bill Clinton was abusive to women.
Trump and Clinton had several heated exchanges, including Trump saying Clinton would be in jail if he were president over her private email scandals. Following the debate, the Clintons boarded their campaign plane and headed back to New York. Before leaving, Clinton spoke to the media about her initial thoughts on the evening, saying she expected the tone, but was surprised by the, quote, avalanche of falsehoods.
Now, do you all remember PolitiFact said that he was the most untruthful candidate they'd ever evaluated? And we sort of did the numbers. I think they said he was like 70% untruthful. And so I think he exceeded that percentage tonight.
And how did... Today, Clinton has a busy day campaigning in the battleground states of Michigan and Ohio. Trump himself had a lot to say following the debate, but it can all be summed up by one Facebook post. He took to Facebook last night, posting a photo that says, quote, I'm supposed to be debating crooked Hillary, not Martha, not Anderson. This blatant media bias is a slap in the face to our democratic process. America deserves better. Unquote. And now our crew in St. Louis talked to a lot of people, and most voters they spoke with agreed on one thing. They wanted to come away from the second presidential debate feeling like they could trust the candidates who could potentially lead this country. Do you feel like either candidate made themselves more trustworthy last night? Head to our Facebook page and let us know what you thought. President Obama commented on the Donald Trump audio tape from 2005 in which the candidate uses vulgar language and profanity to describe women. Obama says not only is Trump demeaning to women, but also to minorities, immigrants, and the disabled.
But that tells you a couple things. It tells you that he's insecure enough that he pumps himself up by putting other people down. Not a character trait that I would advise for somebody in the Oval Office.
And when you tune in today to the Today Show on 41 Action News, you will not see Billy Bush. NBC suspended the host from the show because of that 2005 tape that caught him having a vulgar conversation with Donald Trump. It is unclear if or when Bush will return to the show. And we have all of this and much more on our website. You can find our exclusive interview with NBC's political correspondent, Andrea Mitchell, how GOP members reacted to Donald Trump's lewd comments and more. Just go to KSHB.com. Time is running out for you to register to vote in next month's election. The deadline in Missouri is this Thursday, and that's to register in person, by mail, or online. Kansas residents have a little longer. That deadline is the 18th. Matthew is no longer a hurricane, but the damage that left behind is overwhelming. We now know at least 19 people in the U.S. are dead as a result of Hurricane Matthew. Take a look at this. North Carolina underwater right now, but the damage spread across 5 states. Close to 1,000 people have been rescued in the last 24 hours. Nearly a foot of rain fell in some areas.
I have never seen anything like this. And the water got all the way up to my top step, and then it just stopped.
A state of emergency remains in effect in 43 North Carolina counties. The water could stick around for a week or more as Matthew heads back out to sea. A group is headed out to Haiti this morning. They're getting to the airport right about now. Heart to Heart International is sending another volunteer team to help with Hurricane Matthew, the recovery effort there. More than 330 people have died since the storm first hit the island on Tuesday as a Category 4 storm. We'll have a live report about the group head to Haiti in the next half hour. And at 4:37, a record-breaking year here in KC, but it's nothing to celebrate. What the FBI says about the growing murder rate. Nicole?
Thank you, Jane. And this morning, I am tracking some...
4:44 new this morning, a person is in custody after a stolen car chase. A trooper saw a reckless driver and ran his plates around 7 last night. That car came back as stolen from Iowa. The car chase started on I-35 near Parvin. It continued in Jackson County and ended at 59th and 71. Now, there was only one person in the car. That person was not hurt. Still no arrest in the brutal kidnapping and assault of a Johnson County Sheriff's deputy. Investigators need the license plate number on this dark blue Mazda captured on surveillance video. The deputy, who's in her 20s, was not in uniform. She stopped to get gas at the Quick Trip gas station on Santa Fe and Ridgeview. Investigators believe the suspects followed her from the gas station to Central Booking, where they then kidnapped her about 11:30 Friday night. The deputy got away at 470 and Woods Chapel Road. She said the suspects are 2 white men in their 20s. Here in the metro, a drive-by shooting victim is fighting for his life this morning. KCPD tells us the victim was shot Sunday afternoon near 46th and Lawn. It's just 1 block east of George Washington Carver School. He suffered life-threatening injuries. Officers think the suspected shooter was driving a 2006 white 4-door Pontiac Grand Prix. If you have any information, call police. The deadly violence in Kansas City is one for the record books. 91 homicides so far this year, many still unsolved. One of the more gruesome deaths was Brandy Helbach Castaneda. City waste collector found her body at an illegal dump site 9 months ago. Her body was placed in a clear plastic bag with the arms and legs bound.
It's very difficult to think about the tragedy and the fight that Brandy had to go through, and we're just trying to stay strong in our faith.
The FBI points to Kansas City is one of 8 cities nationwide to see an increase in murders after years of decline. Another story making national headlines. 5 high schoolers killed in a wrong-way crash early Sunday morning in Vermont. State police say Stephen Burgoyne was going the wrong way when he crashed into the car full of teens. That car burst into flames. And when officers got on scene, they say Burgoyne stole a cruiser and sped away. He's accused of crashing into 7 other vehicles before stopping. None of the people in those other cars were seriously hurt.
Good Monday.
I perked up when you said 39. I said, no, not yet.
Not yet, but you know, it is almost that time where some of us start to see the first freeze.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
all right,
it's
to be expected.
Yeah.
And then back into the
almost 80. Yeah, I know. Crazy, huh?
Yeah. Good stuff. Thanks, Nicole. Well, the pumpkins are out and Halloween decorations are beginning to pop up all over the metro. But have you heard about the new Halloween trend that could make millions of trick-or-treaters a lot less scary? NBC's Chris Clackham shows us this new tradition.
Trick or treat. Introduced on Halloween just 2 years ago, the Teal Pumpkin Project is scaring away.
On Action News.
Well, a lot of things happening this morning. Our crew working to get you the latest updates. We're going to send it over to Lindsay Shiley. She's in the newsroom to see what they're working on for 5. Hi, Lindsay.
Hey, good morning, Jane. We have team coverage of last night's presidential debate live from St. Louis this morning. After several heated exchanges between the candidates, we'll break down how members of their own party are rating their debate performance. Plus, we'll talk to the man arrested after wearing a clown mask near Liberty, why he says it was blown out of proportion. These stories, plus this morning's news as soon as it breaks, coming up at 5 on 41 Action News. Clear, complete coverage.
4:55, and later this morning, Kansas City's Transportation Authority is making a big reveal in honor of October being Breast Cancer Awareness Month. They will unveil its first ever Rye KC Breast Cancer Awareness Bus, pink inside and out. Cancer survivor Senator Claire McCaskill will be there for the event at 10:45. And as fall gets into full swing, the temperatures drop. But before you try to light that fireplace to warm up, watch out. It's National Fire Prevention Week. The National Fire Prevention Protection Association urges everyone to get their chimneys clean before using them this fall and winter. Chimney sweeps clear out any flammable debris that may have gotten in there that could cause a fire. They also spot any damage and that might lead to gas leaking into your home. All right. Chilly for the next couple of days, though, Nicole.
Yeah. And also this morning, there is some light rain out there, so you may want to grab the umbrella.
We have some great football weather also coming up this weekend, too.
This weekend's not looking too bad at all. Once again, you saw those temperatures in the upper 70s, but man, oh man.
At least
39. It's not 39.
Yeah, all right, thanks, Nicole. Filling up your car isn't as painful when some local stores are selling fuel way below the state and national average. According to our website, the lowest gas price in our area is at a BP station in Platte City. They're selling gas for $1.86. Another gas station near Leavenworth is selling gas for $1.89. Incredible. We continue to update prices daily, so just head over to our website before you head to the pump. Heading up desk.
Double fisting.
Oh, man, it's one of those days.
Rough weekend.
Hey, guys. While Lindsay brings her blanket.